Well, Eric, graffiti costs Seattle a fortune. Oftentimes businesses will pay to have this stuff covered over, only to have it tagged again just a few days later. Now a man who prosecutors say is a prolific graffiti tagger here in Seattle, well, he'll have to spend 2 weeks cleaning this stuff up. In Seattle's fight against graffiti,
when the whole wall's painted one color, you just have to get the graffiti. And
Lloyd Hogan is on the front line.
This door I've probably painted about 40, 50 times.
He spends his days in Belltown covering up tags like this.
Some of this is, I recognize, it's the usual people.
And he often finds himself painting over the word eager, a name that can be found on buildings and bridges almost anywhere in Seattle. To people who say, well, graffiti's just artistic expression, what do you say?
There's nothing artistic about it. It looks like trash.
Prosecutors say the man behind the eager tag is Cain.
Have you seen eager all over the city?
Yeah.
That's him.
He's eager?
He's eager. It's tattooed on his stomach. That's why how do you take a picture of it? You're eager?
Yeah.
I'm going to go and just perform a search of your person, okay?
All right.
He was arrested in 2022 after police caught him tagging a building in Capitol Hill. Prosecutors said the damage he's done around Seattle has cost at least $200,000.
It has a bunch of paint. You guys are covered in paint, so I'm just connecting the dots.
Cain was charged with malicious mischief, a felony, and could have faced time in prison. But now, in an agreement with prosecutors, Cain has been ordered to spend 80 hours cleaning up graffiti in Seattle. His defense attorney said in this court filing that Cain has had, quote, significant positive life changes and is now painting food trucks. The attorney also cited the fact that Cain was seriously burned in an encampment explosion near Harborview Medical Center over the summer.
You didn't help getting up? Yeah. Gotcha.
After Cain's felony arrest, he was cited twice by the Seattle City Attorney's Office for misdemeanor charges involving graffiti. But both cases were thrown out when a federal judge upended Seattle's graffiti statute. The city is now fighting in court to get that judge's decision reversed.
It is not a victimless crime, and the people of Seattle are fed up with it, and enough is enough.
But Cain's attorney says he has, quote, worked hard to find artistic jobs that will allow him to channel creative energy in a legal and productive manner.
Eager does some of it. I've seen his tags.
But we've received photos like this showing what appear to be fresh Eager tags around the city after the agreement was signed with prosecutors. It's just a signal that this building's a free-for-all.
Yeah, and
Lloyd is skeptical that Eager's tagging days are done.
we need to enforce the laws we have on the books.
So the sentence from the court, clean this stuff up. What it does not include is any sort of restitution or payments to the buildings who have been vandalized here with that tag in Seattle. I talked to the prosecutor's office today. They say they're going to be watching this case closely. And if he is caught painting graffiti out in public again, he could violate his probation and face consequences from court. Reporting live in Seattle, Jeremy Harris, KOMO News.